So we're gonna actually attempt to move a round bale today. As a couple videos ago, we broke the hay spear, the attachment to the front of the big tractor. Today I'm over at my dad's farm. Last video he kind of showed you a little bit about how we fixed the pin on the last one. So I'll be putting that together today. We'll be actually trying to feed them today. So today I am over at my dad's. We've got the little tractor out with the hay spear on the front of it. We're gonna attempt to move hay bales to my farm. I'm gonna throw a couple of them on my trailer and we'll go over there. Let me show you this hay spear real quick. So this hay spear is a little different from our other one on our big tractor. This is an International 395. A Case International. It's a little newer of a tractor compared to our other one. It's smaller, obviously, and it's a little bit better to maneuver in the fields whenever we're raking or tethering or anything like that. But anyways, this is the hay attachment that we have for it. All it is just it slides onto the bucket here, and then this ratchet come along with the chain just holds it in place, and that keeps it from falling out of place or falling forward or anything, and it supports the hay bale as we spear it and then move it wherever we want. So I'll show you that and then hopefully we can get the trailer loaded up and go over to the farm. thing I learned with these round bales that have strings on them, it's nice to carry a pair of pliers, because these strings come apart. Then they pull on other bales, and it's just easy to just rip them apart and pull them away. Anyways, let's get these ratchet strapped down for safety on the road, and we'll go over to the farm and see if we can't put this bracket on the other tractor and get these fed to them. All right, ratchet straps are on. Let's head on over to the farm. So a couple different things we're going to fix on the tractor today is obviously the hay spear. We're going to put that pin back in place. We also, on the front of the tractor, which I'll show you guys this in a minute, on the front of the tractor where the bucket attachment goes to the actual tractor, there was a bracket on the front of that was missing whenever we bought it like that. So my dad measured it all up and had it made up, and he had it all painted all nice and pretty, and so I'm going to put that on there today. And then also on the steering handle there is they call it a trucker's knob, and it helps you drive one-handed. I'll show you that too. I'm just gonna, it's misplaced. I'm gonna loosen it up and put it where it needs to be and tighten it back up. But anyways, yeah, let's get all that done today, and hopefully we'll get these guys fed. They're over there. Hold on. They are ready for some hay, and we'll get that going here in a minute. Anyways, these are nice and pretty. We've got a couple cotter pins here. This is the pin that goes in to the side, and then there's that bracket I was telling you about. So the pin that my dad worked on and straightened out goes right here, like that other one on this side. It goes here. It's going to go inside. Then I'm going to put these pins in there, and that'll hold it in place. This is that bracket I was telling you about. Right now they have just a ratchet strap holding it together, which really, it's not going to, there's not much pressure on it. It's just keeping these from spreading out and coming apart. And that's what this whole bucket frame slides off of the front of the tractor, and we could take it off completely if we didn't want it on there. But that is one of the things that we'll fix today too. Put the pin in the wrong way. There's little holes on this side, and on this side of the bracket it lines up, and another pin slides in there and holds it in place. Alright, so that pin is in place. Like I said, on this side there's a hole, all it does is this little pin slides in here, and then we've got these little cotter pins that go in this backside, and that holds all that in place. So I'll put the bottom pin back in there, and that'll be good to go. I did forget, Dad's got some new cotter pins. I'm going to change these out for some new ones, and that way, since we're replacing everything, might as well go brand new so these don't come out on us. Nope, guess I won't. These are too big. Those are in place. Hopefully whenever somebody pulls the bucket off, they won't bend that again. I am pretty glad that we got this fixed, and hopefully it does work, because the last 3 weeks maybe I've been having to go out there and throw out square bales by hand, and every single day, every day or every other day, I've been having to do it, and it's just no fun, especially when the weather is, you know, in the teens and in the 20s. And yeah, it's snow on the ground, or when the snow melts, it's all muddy mess, and it's just been a pain in the neck. So I am sure glad that we got this going. Hopefully it'll work, and we can get them fed this way. All right, I'm gonna put this bracket on that my dad had made up. Hopefully it fits. Looks like it should. So I'm gonna get this ratchet strap that they had on here, and take it off get these bolts out, and then we'll see how it fits. All right, bolts are out. Let's put the bracket in and see how well it fits. Well, there was one bolt hole that was not lined up, but you know, we had somebody else welded up, and they weren't here next to the tractor. But all in all, looks pretty good. It looks almost brand new. I like it. All right, so this is the inside of the cab. Like I was saying, it is a little rough. The ceiling's kind of coming apart a little bit. I've got some rags kind of up there holding it all together. And then down here, this is where you shift it. You whenever it's on, you can put it in different gears, 1 to 4, and then you can shift this up to reverse or over and into high and a low gear. So that's how that works. This side is your hydraulics. This will, right now we have it set up to where it goes to the front of the bucket, and it will adjust the bucket up and down, tilt it back and forth and everything. We're actually going to be working on splitting the lines and getting a joystick for the bucket. That way we can use these for the attachments on the back of the tractor. So right now, I'm going to fix something little in here. This is a trucker's knob. Right now it's kind of loose. It's kind of falling out of place a little bit. So I'm going to put it up where it needs to be and tighten it up. All right, seems to work. Right now we have the top pin in, which is up here. Right now the bottom pin, which is down here, is not in. See, there's the hole. So I'm gonna lift the bucket up. And that should slide into place, and we'll get it in there. Right, everything seems to be working the way it should be. Well, that is how it's supposed to be. It's pretty nice when equipment works. Tractors, hay spears make it so much easier to feed. And they should be coming over here. They see me. Come on! Come on! And they ought to be happy with this. I put it on the side they like to get to the middle as fast as they can. Normally you want to try to stick it straight up and down, but I wasn't too worried about it this time. I would have moved it if I needed to. And here they come. And then you got the dog trying to chase them. There you go, there's some hay. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Anyways, I'm gonna get these other hay bales off and get them in a row and stored away for a little while, and do some other things around the farm today. Since I got a couple days off, I get to work around the farm and try to make things a little better and work on equipment. And we put a scale. I put a post not too long ago. I put a scale in the stable, and we're gonna weigh them. That way, whenever people buy them, they know exactly how much they're paying for, and we just like to know how they're progressing, how much we're feeding them. Anyways, thanks for coming along with me today. Appreciate you guys watching the videos. I have a lot of fun with them, and hopefully you guys do too. So until next time, we'll see you then. Thanks.